what type of tip or anything would you say to help someone get over that fear? Because I struggle with fear every now and then, but like you said, you have to take that step. And whether people on the outside look and they say, "Oh man, I would want to be that person," or "I want to do that," or "Hey, you're doing this and that," I'm still thinking, "Oh man," like you said, I'm like, "Okay, I want to do my best. I hope I don't mess up." But
Mhm.
now I'm at the point where I'm like, I can mess up because you said it before. You miss 100% of shots that you don't take, but you do learn from all the bricks that you shot up.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
I'm like, well, you know what? I don't mind. Let me take that shot. Now I can adjust, or I could do it like you said. You know what not to do or what to do, and even some things, you know, you weren't supposed to do, but you made it. I mean, you don't like basketball. You say if they were behind the goal and they were jumping out of bounds and they shot over like to the other side, and it goes in. Like you're not supposed to do that, but you do it, and hey,
that
you
point
take your
still
shot.
counts.
It still counts, right? Yeah. So what anything that you say, is it just what someone thinks as far as the fear goes? Is it all
Right.
self-made?
You have to realize one thing, man. You're not for everybody, but you're for somebody. Okay? Not everybody's gonna like you, but somebody's gonna like you. If I My goal is, if I'm speaking to a crowd of 100 people, is to reach one. If I reach two people, I just doubled my my initial goal of reaching one person. If I reach three people, tripled. If I reach 100 people, duh, I'm shooting 1,000. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and, and that's it. You have to keep yourself humble, and you have to keep your goals realistic, so that's how you're supposed to realize your importance, what it is you're good at. And when you are able to realize that one thing you're good at, surpass it every time. And it becomes better with that engagement. And talking about shooting bricks, man, every time I tell people, you have to look at the perspective. If I shoot and I got a brick, that's one brick. If I keep shooting 10 bricks, that's 10 bricks. If I shoot 1,000 bricks, guess what? 1,000 bricks can still build a wall. Okay. And if I shoot 1,000,000 bricks, I just built myself a village. If I shoot a trillion bricks, I just built myself a kingdom. And eventually, I just built my kingdom. So when I start shooting and I'm making it, every single brick that I laid that built my kingdom is going to allow me to sit up top in my throne, being the best, because everybody's going to only see the kingdom I built. They're not going to see the bricks that I laid. And that's what it's about, man. You got to shoot
Yeah.
those bricks.
Yeah.
So when you do make it and you are successful, and people are wondering, like, how did this guy do it, man? How did he build all this stuff? Like, man, like I said, bro, you remember when, before my business was even built, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, we were sitting on our brick wall talking about it.
Yeah.
So here we are, successful in our own right, still building our kingdoms. We're still laying the foundations. And when people ask me, like, man, you've been doing this, you're so good at this, and da 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 da, like, I've been doing this for 20 years, and my business is only 3 years old. So there's a lot of hard work, the iceberg under the water, that people don't see, that went into coming here. So I tell people, shoot your shot, miss, but don't be afraid to do it again, because I will always be the person that when you fall down, the only time I look down on you is when I'm helping you back up.